Hunting gators isn't the easiest job around, yet there's a group of people who live around the Atchafalaya River Basin in Louisiana who aren't only more than willing to dedicate their lives to it, but also enjoy doing so. As seen in the many seasons of Swamp People, catching gators is a work which requires people to be fearless and a little too daring. But it's worth it, both for the money and keeping their family's traditions alive. One of those fearless people is Pickle Wheat, who's demonstrated well that she's fitted for the job, despite her young age. Nonetheless, besides being quite accomplished in catching gators, Pickle is also a dedicated family mother who recently welcomed her second baby. So who is Pickle's younger baby, and what's with her current life? Stay here to know it all. The Swamp People family recently welcomed a new member, who is none other than Pickle Wheat's youngest baby. The girl was born in April 2023 and named Mandy Ray, as her mother announced in a lovely Instagram pic at the time, in which the newborn girl could be seen sleeping while wrapped in a flowery blanket. Although the arrival of baby Mamie might be surprising for those who don't follow Pickle's social media, the truth is that the young gator hunter had already announced her pregnancy back in November 2022, when she posted a Facebook pic of herself, her son, and her boyfriend buying baby clothes. We are blessed beyond belief. This will be the best holiday season yet. I can't wait to bring my little caboose on the alligator boat, she wrote, prompting her followers to stay tuned for the following updates on her pregnancy journey. Ever since she announced her expectancy, Pickle grew rather active on social media, especially on Instagram, sharing photos and videos of her young family, and even revealing the name of her daughter a couple of months before giving birth. All in all, there's nothing else for us than to congratulate Pickle on this chapter in her life. Even though it's unclear if Pickle Wheat is taking time away from the swamps to take care of her newborn, the young gator hunter was still an active Swamp People cast member by the time the show's 14th season premiered in early 2023. Besides continuing on catching gators, Pickle has some exciting adventures hunting snakes as well, even appearing alongside her mentor, Troy Landry, in the third season of the show Serpent Invasion. Although the life of a wild hunter is quite exciting on its own, this doesn't stop Pickle from focusing on other projects. For a couple of years now, Pickle's been selling her original designs through her online shop, picklewheat.com, listing everything from shirts to caps and hoodies on it. On the same line, Pickle's popularity has been on the rise for some time now, only a couple of months after starting her Instagram account in January 2023. Pickle has over 10,000 followers on the pic-sharing platform, added to the more than 100,000 fans she has on her official Facebook page, proving that she's one of the most popular Swamp People stars. In October 2020, Pickle Wheat caught people's attention for something very different than catching gators when she began dating her co-star, Chase Landry. Back then, the relationship became pretty obvious to anyone who was a fan of the pair, especially given how Pickle wasn't shy from sharing pics with her boyfriend on her social media. However, the relationship was short-lived, as a few months later Pickle deleted all her photos with Chase from her socials, and even her previous Instagram account at some point. It wasn't until late 2022, when she shared news of her pregnancy on Facebook, that her followers were introduced to her new boyfriend, Joshua Kipps. Not much is known about Joshua, except that he's an emergency technician, and that he goes on a lot of adventures with Pickle. Though his professional background is vastly different than hers, Pickle has introduced him to her world by teaching him to hunt and taking him on trips through her native Louisiana, as she's proudly shown on social media. Overall, Pickle seems to be very content about this new chapter in her life. Everyone who's appeared in Swamp People is undoubtedly very experienced in what they do, but that doesn't exclude them from having some accidents from time to time. It's no different for Pickle, who a couple of years ago had a scary time while hunting gators alongside Troy Landry. As Pickle recalled during an interview with The Sun, she was in the process of lifting a gator from the water when the boat bumped over a cypress, resulting in Pickle falling overboard and onto the gator. Although she was able to get back into the boat, the severity of the situation only dawned on her when she noticed Troy had been worried for her well-being. At the end of the day, Pickle and Troy returned home safely, But the scary situation is one of those which reminds us of how dangerous the job of Swamp People's hunters is. Even though Pickle Wheat only became a main cast member of Swamp People in the 12th season, she had been catching gators long before that. As it happens, Pickle, whose real name is Cheyenne's Wheat, is just continuing a long tradition of gator hunters in her family. As she confirmed during an interview with The Sun in 2023, her grandfather was an experienced gator hunter who passed down his knowledge to the younger generations. Impressively enough, at the tender age of 6, Pickle was already accompanying her elders to the swamps, gaining the necessary experience to not only catch gators by herself years later, but also to love the swampland as if it was her own home. So Pickle has no doubt that her children will grow to love her profession as much as she does. There's really no reason to be scared. We are around it our whole lives, so I hope to raise them in the same way that I was brought up, she said, also admitting that it would be a dream come true to see her children following in her footsteps. All in all, Pickle Wheat is a great gator hunter, but there's more to her than just the swamps. Regardless of whatever the future has in store for her on TV or off cameras, there's no doubt she's someone worth focusing our attention on.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.